I got to tell you, I'm really happy to be here. I'm excited. But to be brutally honest with you, I think I'm here on false pretenses. Because a while back I was talking to Deborah Scarborough, and we were talking about the book, and somewhere in mid-sentence she stopped me. She said, "Tell me, Tweed, do you believe in free speech?" I said, "Well, silly, of course I believe in free speech." She said, "Great, how about coming to Austin in July and giving one to the TPPA?" So, you know, how do you say no to a request like that?
Hi, my name is Trish Aikman. I'm with Think Marketing, your all-encompassing marketing and advertising agency. I met Tweed several years ago via networking. We networked at several groups together and became great friends because of our like mind and the Texas attitude. And that's kind of like what I see him as, an attitude speaker. He's not so much the typical motivational speaker. He's all about the Texas attitude. We have a unique attitude in Texas, and he really helps people get, kind of just encompass that to where, not so much the part of, motivation speaks where you go and listen, and by the time you leave, 10 minutes later you forget half of what they've said. With Tweed, he's going to say something that's going to really impact you. I remember things that he has said in a presentation probably 8 years ago that I still take into part of what I do in my business and in my life.
Attitude and perseverance is what Texas is all about. And my purpose here today is to tell you a little bit about what I know about the Texan character and how it can help you. Now, for you transplanted Texans, I want to congratulate each and every one of you for being smart enough to move to the greatest place on earth that you could live. And for you native Texans, do you have any idea how blessed you are to be born here?
My name is Chelsea Robertson. I am a small business owner and a mother in Pflugerville. I'm also the president of the Rotary Club, and I'm involved in the Chamber of Commerce, and that's how I met tweedscott. I first met him when he came to speak with our Rotary Club. He was very engaging, wonderful personality just from the time he walks into a room. He's always funny. He always has something that is pertinent to the subject. He doesn't wander without purpose.
Well, both my wife and my son are native Texans. And one hot night at the dinner table, I'm just being a dad. I'm just gritching about something. Don't even know about what, doesn't matter. And then suddenly, my wife, so out of character for her, walked up to my son and said, "Ty, do not listen to your father. Understand, you have something that he will never, ever have." And he said, "Well, what's that?" And she said, "You, son, you were born in Texas." And I'm thinking to myself, how arrogant is that? How Texan? These people have got another gene. There's a T chromosome, and I'm gonna go find it. And that's exactly what I did.
tweedscott is somebody who would be there for you as a friend as well as a speaker, and you see that in his speeches.
I imagine at this point you'd like to know what those traits are, okay? I know that. There's 4 traits. Trait number 1, the fact that Texas was once its own country.
Tweed is one of those people that is very genuine. His handshake is like no other. And he's the type that when you do hire him as a speaker, you're going to get more than just a speaker that's going to stand up in front of the people and say a bunch of spewing words. He's going to interact. He's going to get people to really gravitate towards him.
I will tell you this is one of the great things I learned doing the research with this book, is that Texans are how thinkers. They are not if thinkers at all. If never enters into the equation. As I said before, if they get knocked down, they don't care. They're going to get up and dust off and say, well, that didn't work. Now, how do we make this happen?
One of many things I've learned from tweedscott is to never let it get you down. I grew up in Texas, and he's taught me things about Texas, but moreover, he's taught me things about how to stick your nose to that grindstone and don't give up despite obstacles. And that is a powerful message that I want to continue to share with my children and future generations, and he's a great person to do it.